Hello, Internet. Welcome to The Nest. This is Big Wing Interactive's monthly show on everything digital marketing. My name is Kellen McGugan. Today, joining me is Kaitlyn Bullard, Scott Wilson,
hi,
Sarah Hoffman, and we are going to be talking a little bit about Confluence Conference. Now, Confluence Conference is happening September 22nd and 23rd at Will Rogers Theater. And so, okay, let's do some role play here. Let's say that I have never heard of Confluence before in my entire life. I don't even know what it's about. How would you all pitch that to me? What is exactly going on at Confluence?
First of all, what rock are you hiding on that you haven't heard about Confluence in Oklahoma City? Second of all, Confluence Conference is the freshest digital marketing learning spot that you could possibly get all year.
Excellent. And it's right here in Oklahoma City.
It's the largest digital marketing conference in Oklahoma.
Wow.
In general.
Okay. And so, as far as being a digital marketing conference that is the complete digital marketing experience, if I do decide to attend, am I just going to get social media? Am I just going to get SEO? What am I going to get if I go?
Confluence Speakers it's something that applies to every single kind of marketer.
Okay.
So whether you come from a traditional background, whether you've been working in digital for a while, old or new, the speaker tracks, it's a one-track conference, but the speakers apply to every kind of marketer there is.
Awesome. And so that being said, are there certain speakers that you all are looking forward to this year, as far as SEO or social or content or SEM, anything like that?
Absolutely. Larry Kim is going to be coming, which is going to be awesome.
And Larry
Yes.
Kim's with Google, right?
No,
WordStream.
WordStream.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
We
also
have two Google reps.
Oh,
right.
okay, okay.
Yeah, we have Google peeps coming as well.
Right.
And all of them are going to be huge names, and they're going to have just incredible insights that we typically don't have access to in Oklahoma, just because we're not on the Silicon Valley West
Right.
Coast scene. So we're going to bring it to us.
Yeah, these are national level speakers that are coming right here in the heart of Oklahoma City at Confluence.
Okay. And now, with that being said, what are they offering in terms of why wouldn't I just go to Dallas or somewhere in another region to one of these conferences?
Where else can you get a 2-day single-track amazing conference for $275? I have no idea.
The price is the hugest factor, I think, but the other part of it too is that at those bigger conferences, you're kind of just a number. You're in this huge room, you don't get access to the speakers. At Confluence, the speakers are coming, they're mingling with the attendees. You can talk to them one-on-one, ask
Nice.
them questions. You get that access to the speakers that you don't get at other bigger conferences.
Okay, so there is. It's not just going to be the speaker does their presentation, walks off stage. I don't see them again for the rest of the conference.
No.
This is going to be a thing where it's like
No.
I can actually talk to them.
The beauty of Confluence for me is that I get to be surrounded and everybody else, our colleagues, are surrounded by like-minded people in the industry, people that have experience and are experts in digital marketing. For example, my expertise is social media, and most of my friends and family think that I like to just play on Facebook all day, but it's kind of nice to sometimes be surrounded by people who also work in social media. They understand not only the fun part of it, but the really technical side, and it's just a very comfortable feeling to have that common knowledge with people and share that with them and network together.
And it's really cool because since the conference is smaller and it is a much more close-knit environment, you get to hang out with the speakers. They're not just there as like these unapproachable personalities. You get to meet them and make those connections, which is awesome on a professional level, as well as ask those probing questions that you really want to know the answers to. And those opportunities are limitless at Confluence.
Awesome.
And we are doing a social media contest, a speaker photobomb social media contest, and David will be judging that. So exactly, you can approach them, mingle with them during the breaks. It's really great. It's all
They're
very
going to be ready
open.
for it.
Yeah, we were trying to think of something like fun and interactive to do that we don't see very often, and I love photobombs so much. So we're going to try and get that done. But anyways, so let's say, what if I'm not a marketer? What if I'm a business that just wants to learn a little bit more about social or SEM or SEO or a little bit of content marketing that perhaps marketers around the state would do. Is this something for me if I'm a business?
Absolutely. I mean, Big Wing will have a presence there. Our account strategy managers will be there helping businesses understand their social media needs, their all-inclusive digital marketing needs, and they'll be helping perform audits. And so if you're a local business, of course you should attend. I mean, we live in a world of digital marketing, and if you're just breaking into it, this is a great opportunity for you to see and analyze where you need to start.
Well, okay, so let's wind the clocks back. because some people may not have heard of Confluence Conference. It's actually been around. This will be its fourth year or something like that.
Yeah.
Something
It started
about
in
fourth year?
2012. Yeah.
Okay, so when it started, how has it grown since it started? Because I know somebody was telling me like it was a little bit more local centric in its first incarnation.
It's evolving for sure.
Absolutely. It's evolving, but it's staying true to its roots nonetheless. Confluence started as a place for the community to get together. And digital marketing is an industry that has been growing rapidly over the past few years, obviously, and Oklahoma City has been growing with it. And we wanted to create a resource for local marketers and business owners to be able to come together and share their knowledge and make connections in this industry. And so it's always been about the community. It's always been about just coming together and having a great time and learning. And we continue to do that as we get bigger. Now we have amazing speakers and we have so much more going on, but at the same time we're still providing that opportunity for people to come together and share.
So it really seems like what it is it's more of a national conference on a very local level.
Absolutely.
So not only influencers in our market, but people who may not know a lot about digital marketing and want to get better at it can actually come to this and experience something completely new and something fresh to give them fresh ideas as they go back to their business after the conference.
Yeah, it's essentially a local vibe on a national level scale conference.
Yeah, and something that's really special about Confluence is the way that we really strive to promote local businesses and keep that local flair. So bringing in local sponsors and really highlighting the best of what Oklahoma City has to offer.
Definitely, and not to mention that we have awesome swag as well, I must say. We got some really cool, I don't think it's exactly Yeti, but it looks amazing, and we've got that along with a bunch of other stuff in our swag bag, and that's for people who attend for 2 days. We do actually also have a 1 day. Let's say you can make it on Friday, but you can't make it on Thursday. We have 1 day tickets available as well, and so that's great news.
And group discounts for companies with 3 or more attendees get a 10% off discount.
Now, okay, so we've talked about the history of Confluence. We've talked about the speakers. Let's talk about a little bit of the extracurricular activities, the fun. Is there going to be opportunities for people to network and get out there and meet other like-minded digital savants, as I like to say?
Of course. Well, the setup of the conference, for one, just lends itself to great networking. So we're at Will Rogers Theater. We've got the theater-style seating up front, but then we're going to have pub tables in the back just to encourage interaction, encourage walking around. The way that the theater is set up just is really apt for people to get out there and talk and meet people and hang out. But then after Confluence on Thursday night, we're going to have a really cool event.
Yes, we're going to be at the 51st Street Speakeasy. That's on 51st and Western. I think it is from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. So be sure to come out if you are attending Confluence. And you can have a few drinks on us and have a good time and get to network not only with the people who attend to the conference, but a lot of the speakers are going to be there as well. So you can keep asking them their probing questions, or you can just talk to them and admire
Have a beer with them.
Yeah, have a beer.
That's
Have a
awesome.
brew. So is there anything else that we would want to talk about? Let's see, we've got our Confluence Conference hashtag. That's hashtag ConfluenceCon.
Yep, and our Twitter handle is ConfluenceCon as well. And then we're also opening up a hashtag for the days of the conference. If anybody needs help or assistance with anything, we're using hashtag ConfluenceHelp. And we'll be able to have somebody assign and, helping anybody pretty much if any needs they have.
For
We're
your
gonna
red
have
alerts, yeah.
Geo filter this year on Snapchat.
There you go.
That's a new feature.
Snapchat
Pretty
is hot.
excited about that.
Snapchat is so hot.
Right.
And remember, go to confluenceconference.org to register. We still have some tickets available, and make sure you get on that because they will go quick. They tend to go quick as the conference comes up, so get on that as soon as you can. And I think that's all we have, so...
We hope to see you there.
Yeah, exactly. So for Sarah, Scott, Kaitlyn, and myself, thank you so much for watching, and never stop learning.
Boom.